Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your July 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Aries, we're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, can be general, money, career, finances, and anything else that comes out for you. Your overarching energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. It's a nice energy. With that, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. Message for Aries. Let's look at love, romance, relationship areas. Message for Aries. The Six of Pentacles, it's come out reversed. And we have the Three of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you. Money, career, financial areas. Message for Aries. So I have the Eight of Wands. With that Aries, we have the Tower. All right, Aries, let's see what we have as an angel answer message. So, very magician energy we have, if you believe. This is an opportunity to create something that you want to create. You have to believe that you can do it, though. If you believe you can, you will, is the energy here. Angel romance, what do we have for Aries? So we have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Could be that there's new love interests as well with this energy. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And let's pull an abundance energy. What do we have for Aries, for money areas? Message for our lovely Aries for July. We have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So Aries, the Page of Pentacles can be about cultivating new things, very positive on the practical things, whether you're starting over, whether you're cultivating a new path in business, career, money areas. This is a very positive energy of there is an opportunity for new growth, an opportunity for new stability and security. It can be very positive news as a message as well, to do with, again, money, career, finances, property, real estate, practical things. So this can be a very positive message coming in for you on that basis. It would be good news. The beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change opening up for you. You know, it can also be that sense here, Aries, that you might feel that it's, for some of you, it might well be a positive time to get some additional training, or some of you might be going to college or pursuing higher education or wanting to learn a particular trade skill. Really, whether it's a hobby or whether it's to do with something that will bring you growth for the future as well. It can be about cultivating and starting new things in terms of business, initiatives, enterprise, things like projects, new hobbies, learning something practical that you feel even may have the potential for growth long term is the fundamental energy here. And sometimes that can also be education. Sometimes we get skills development qualifications that ultimately will give us, greater opportunities in money, maybe. So this is the energy here, the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change, very positive as a message, or what you're practically doing to open a new door, cultivate the new. Because the energies are, Aries, that deep down you feel it's time to let go of something. This is secretly planning to let something go because it's become too much, and likely cultivate the new. And you've really tried. I mean, this is somebody who has really tried and is exhausted. And it might well be something happens this month that is making your mind up. You know what you need to do is fundamental with these two energies. It can be a quietly energy. We keep our cards close to our chest, generally because you might not want your current circumstances, certainly if it's to do with employment, career, business partnerships, that kind of energy. You don't want to tell anybody else what you're doing. It doesn't serve you to do that. So this can be, deep down you know what you need to do. It's time to let go of something that's not worth your highest good. It doesn't have to be secretly. It is just the energy of deep down, I know what I need to do now. It's time to let go of something, let go of this to make space for the new. And that's what you're seeing here. Something has become too much. Now, really, whatever that too much is, this can be an experience, a treatment. It can be when you've really tried and persevered with a path, but you're reconciled to the energy of now it's time to let it go. It doesn't serve me anymore. I've really tried and put my all into this. But it can also be something has become too much work. It could well be you feel that your work is dominating your life. You might just feel like you're getting up, going to work, working very long hours, coming back, going to sleep, and it's become too much. So it's time to make some changes. It can represent over-delegation. It can represent, some of you might feel like you're not furthering yourself, or you're not, no matter how hard you try, you're not furthering yourself in money, business, career as well with this energy. It can also be health areas, even the age that you are, something is becoming too much. So, it can be a sense of a journey to and from work might become too much. You might spend 2 hours traveling, doing a full-time job, and then 2 hours back, and it's become too much. And deep down, it's time to make some changes. So the fundamental energy is the same, Aries. You are absolutely clear now in terms of what you need to do. This is about, I know I've let things go before, but I am actually now facing the issue and overcoming it and bringing change and being very clear how you're doing that. Sometimes conversations, communications might be had to help you do that. Sometimes we stand up for ourselves, certainly to do with treatments, experience. The Seven of Wands is ultimately about, standing up for ourselves. It can be defending what we believe is right and true, but it can also be that sense of, I know I need to face this, deal with it, and overcome it, come it now. And we take that position. We are ready to face something, deal with it, and overcome the issue that we face to bring positive change. So this is the energy here that you're doing. You're very clear in terms of how you're moving forward. You're very clear in terms of what you want. Sometimes with the energy, we also feel like we're firefighting. We always feel like we're defending what we need to defend. We always feel like we have to justify every little bit of everything. Can be with this energy as well, Aries. I mean, there's differences with this. This can be that sense of I've let things go for a period of time, but now something has become too much and I have to deal with it. And And again, the additional messages with that can be a defensive energy. It can be, I have to now deal with this once and for all. I have to face this, deal with it, and overcome it. However that would manifest for you. Because sometimes we let things go, and this is that point where you're kind of saying, no, I have to take that stand and overcome the issue. When you do, the cards are showing you that communication comes in and there's sudden change. This is suddenly divinely orchestrated change for you. This is fast-moving energy. Can be down to conversations or opportunities coming into your life, conversations being had. But this is fundamentally an energy of letting go of the old to embrace the new. But I feel for a lot of you here that there is a new path to cultivate. And it just feels that sense of when this comes in, it comes in suddenly. And it's almost like that situation where you have to step up and take action, likely make your mind up as well. But it just feels like even conversation, communication can sometimes come out of the blue. And this is the energy of sudden change for you. It's very positive news in starting new things, the Page of Pentacles, very positive in terms of going back to education. For others of you, it's very positive news to do with a new path opening up for you as well. Good news. If you have been pursuing opportunities and possibilities and having those conversations, this is the energy at play here, Aries. So that's what I see for you in terms of, this is extremely beneficial and positive. If you are starting new things as well, starting new projects, initiatives, even starting your own business from scratch, it's an energy of you'll learn as you go. But if you believe you can, you will. Same energy would apply. But I feel that something has become too much and you know what you need to do. And I think that you are absolutely facing it, dealing with it and overcoming the issue and being very clear in terms of what you want and how you want to move forward now. Communication will likely be very positive this month as well for you. So that's what I see for you, Aries, in terms of money, career, finances, cultivating the new and having the opportunity to do something, and something that might suit you better. Something that isn't too much, but something that is stable and secure and has the potential of delivering growth, but something that might actually suit you better. But I feel for a lot of you, something is going to come in very suddenly for you, and it's exciting. It's fire energy. It's very exciting, but it's almost like you're going to have to drop everything, react, respond, and just move with that pace is what I see for you. Let's see what we have in terms of love, romance, and relationship areas. So the energies here, Aries. Three of Swords can be a painful truth, emotional pain, third-party situation, betrayal. There's levels to this, but it can be linked with breakups as well. The energy of this, Aries, is there could well be the potential of a breakup here because it was one-sided. And the energy that I'm feeling for you in this reading is deep down you know what you need to do. It has become too much. Is the energy. This is that sense of I can't go on with this. An experience has become too much, or I'm continuing on this path that has become increasingly burdened for me when I know it's not working for me. You might feel that you're doing everything and the other person isn't giving as much as you are giving. It can be even in terms of taking on responsibilities, duties, doing things for other people. The day-to-day, chores that we have to do in terms of life. You might feel that you do everything. And again, there is that feeling of deep down, it's just become too much. you might be giving too much and not receiving anything back. So this is deep down, you know what you need to do. And it might well be, this is secretly planning to let go of something. Because I feel here that sometimes with that Seven of Swords, it can also be down to deception, especially with that Three of Swords. If you've been let down before, if you feel that someone has deceived you, it might well be something that you feel that you can't get past as well. But generally these energies are deep down, I think that you're secretly planning to let go of something because you're taking a stand, and I feel that you're facing something that needs to be faced. Sometimes we defend our position with this energy as well. Again, if there are things to defend against, if there are things to stand up for yourself with, this can also be the energy of having that conversation. But for a lot of you, it feels like you're just deciding to face something head on. You're not letting it go on any longer. You're deciding to face something head on and speak your truth. And that brings change in itself, is what I see for you. Because this just feels like, I know I need to deal with it. And I think it's coming to a point this month where there is that sense of you're revealing how you feel. You are revealing how you want to move forward. And it feels for a lot of you here like something has become one-sided. And there's a feeling of deep down it's time to let go of this because it's become too much and you don't want to carry it anymore. Also a feeling of you're doing all the work in this relationship and not being met halfway with that. There is very little reciprocity here in the reading. Spirit is kind of telling you here with this energy, if you believe, you can, you will. There are new things to create. Now, for some of you, it might well be here that you are planning a breakup. There could well be a new love interest for you. It could be something that you've already realized was over, but you just had to deal with it. And this can be the energy too, because again, there is just that feeling of you're giving and not receiving. For others of you, Aries, it could well be a second chance energy potentially. Again, if there is that feeling here that there is a powerful conversation where you're revealing how you feel, things are open, and you're kind of facing it and dealing with it and having it out, having that important conversation with someone. Sometimes conversations can bring change as well. So either way, this is the energy here of cultivating the new. You have the power to create something that brings new growth, new stability, whether it's to turn something around that you were going to let go of in your current circumstances, or whether it's to do with ending something. And there is the potential of cultivating the new, or someone who there may well be flirty behavior. You are just getting to know that individual and really just focusing on getting yourself back on track. This can be that kind of energy too. The if you believe you can is very magician energy. It is very much about you can turn something negative to positive, ideas into reality, base metal to gold. You have the power to transform a situation, whether it's out with the old, in with the new, or whether it's an opportunity for a second chance. It really is an energy of it's up to you. If you believe you can, you will. But there is an energy here of cultivating the new, starting over, planting new seeds. Could be starting on a solid footing and giving something another go as well. But I think the conversation that you have will likely determine how things move forward. So, your spirit animal messages. We have goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So some of you need to have a happy balance between, taking action and resting, everything in moderation, that balanced energy. And again, there is that feeling of, deep down, you're planning to let go of something because you can't go on the way that you feel that you can go on right now. Something has become too much. We have Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Penguin is linked with new energies, diamond light activations. So very positive in terms of welcoming the new. Again, these energies, the goose, the penguin, these might be important symbols that have meaning for you this month too. Let's see what we have for you as an affirmation for July. What do we have for our lovely Aries, angel, spirits, guides? So your affirmation, and remember what we put out is what we get back. I am doing so well on my life journey. I am proud of myself. Bottom of the deck, the door that closes for me is the wrong door. The door that opens for me is the right door. All right, Aries. Hopefully you can see the cards. Let's pull a final message from Spirit to finish off your reading. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you. Final message from Spirit for July for Aries. Yeah, we have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of all human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. I always say that forgiveness helps us. It helps us release toxic energy. It helps us make peace with the situation. But then we choose what we do next and who and what we allow in our life and who we don't. That's the energy of forgiveness. And it kind of ties in with the reading, making peace with a situation. Let's pull one more card for you. What do we have for Aries? Message from Spirit. We have Seek. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of Spirit, including you. We are all one with Spirit and always will be connected to each other. So trust your intuition, powerful dreams. You might receive signs this month as well that have meaning to you. Aries, that's what I have for you for July 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I mean, it's all to play for. The cultivating of the new, positive news, extremely positive energy. You make it happen. If you believe you can, you will. But you decide what you want, what's working for you, what you want, what you don't want, what's not working for you. These are the energies at play. But there's sudden change coming in, certainly on the money front, which is exciting for you. That's what I see. That's what I have for you for the month of July 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.